Hi, welcome to this tutorial. This is Teacher Raya from Elimuhab's Math. Thank you for visiting and I hope you are well. In this session, we're going to do two questions on finding distances along the longitudes in kilometers. So the two questions are two different examples because one is in the same hemisphere where the other question is not. If you want to see more sessions in this topic, please press the button subscribe to the bottom right of your screen. Okay, let's start the math. So we are asked to calculate the distance traveling southward from A, which is 60 degrees north, 25 degrees east, to point B, which is 20 degrees south, 25 degrees east. Okay, so let's draw first the latitudes. Okay, so point A, that's 60 degrees north. This is our Earth. This is our prime meridian, which is 0 degrees. This is our equator, which is 0 degrees there. And point A is 60 degrees north, so north is upward. We're going to label it there. So this is the latitude here at 60 degrees. So this is 60 degrees north. Okay, we haven't put where A is because we need to put the longitude. Now let's put the latitude for point B, which is 20 degrees south. So it's going to be downwards from the equator. So 20 degrees, let's say, is over here, 20 degrees south. And that's our center then. So we're going to draw our latitude. So those are two latitudes for those 2 points. Now let's go in and put in the longitude. Now as you can see, they both have the same, they're both on the same longitude, 25 degrees east. So this prime meridian is there, east is to the right and is 25 degrees. So roughly is here somewhere. So this is your 25 degrees east longitude. So that means point A is over here and point B is over here. Okay, let's put in some angles now. So we know this is the center of our Earth. Point A is over here and point B is there. This is 60 degrees north. The other one is 20 degrees south. What we need to find is the distance from A to B, which is this distance here. Now you can see we have length of the arc. But to have this a little more clearer in our head, let's do a 2D diagram. I have taken out this longitude, which is the 25 degrees east longitude. If you know, longitudes are on the surface of the Earth, they go around and they have the same radius as the Earth. So this is the center, and then this is our equator, which is 0 degrees, and then A is 60 degrees north. So let's say A is over here somewhere. Let's draw that in, and this is 60 degrees. And then point B, which is 20 degrees south. So let's say point B is over here, 20 degrees. So we need to find this distance from here to there, from A to B, which we can see now we have length of the arc. So length of the arc, which is going to be the distance that we need. Okay, what's the formula for finding length of the arc? You need the proportion. So I'll put it here. Length of the arc is equal to this here, the proportion. It's important to remember this word because it makes it easy for you. Times the circumference of any circle. Now this is just a general formula for the length of the arc. Now if you want to go further, you'll have this. You will say alpha out of 360. That's the proportion, where alpha is the angle that this arc occupies. So the difference between two latitudes, the angular difference in latitude, is this angle here. So alpha divided by 360 is a proportion, times 2 pi r as just general radius. This is just this formula here. Now let's make use of that formula. Okay, so what do we have? We need distance is going to be equal to, what's the proportion? What is our alpha? It's 60 plus 20. So our alpha then is 80 degrees. Divide by 360 degrees because the full circle is 360 degrees. This part here gives us the proportion. And then we're going to multiply by the circumference of this longitude, which is actually the circumference of the Earth. Okay, so times 2 times 22/7, which is your pi, times the radius of the Earth, which is going to be 6,370. If you work this out, then this will give you D equals to 8,894 kilometers. That's how easy it is. Let's go to number 2. Number 2 then, we're asked to calculate the distance from point A and point B. So A should be from there. A is located 50 degrees north, 30 degrees west. B is located 20 degrees north, 30 degrees west. Again, we can see they are on the same longitude. So let's go ahead and draw in our latitudes first. So 50 degrees north is, let's say, right about there. 50 degrees north. It's an estimate. You don't need to draw this with any tools, mathematical tools. So 50 degrees north, we got our latitude there. And let's go to this latitude, which is 20 degrees north. So 20 degrees north, let's say, is over here. 20 degrees north and 20 degrees north here. So if we draw this, we get something like that. So we haven't said yet where point A and B is. We can't unless we have our longitude, because we need both latitude and longitude positions in order to put them in. So our longitude is 30 degrees west. So let's do 30 degrees west, which is going to be on this side. So that's going to be roughly there. It's an estimate, like I say. So this is 30 degrees west. This means point B is over here. That's 20 degrees north, 30 degrees west. That's point B. Now point A is over here. So that's 50 degrees north, 30 degrees west. Now you've put in the two positions. Now let's show how it looks. This is our center of the Earth. So point B is over here. Now point A is over there. That is the distance that we need. I'm going to put that on the 2D diagram now. So we have this longitude, which is 30 degrees west, which represent this circle here, and that's the center of the Earth, which is the center of this longitude. And then we have our 0 degrees here is the equator. B is 20 degrees north, so that's B here. And then A is 50 degrees north, so A, let's say, is over here somewhere. Now, what's the angle that we need, you think? We need to calculate distance from A to B. So we only need this. What do you think the size of the angle that we need to use? Well, this whole angle here is 50 degrees. And this angle here is 20 degrees. What we need is the angle between A and B. The difference, the angular difference between the two latitudes is this angle here. What do you think that angle is going to be? It's going to be the difference between the two. So alpha is going to be 50 degrees, take away 20 degrees, which is 30 degrees. Now we can use that to find this distance. So distance is going to be equal proportion, remember? Okay, and the angle that we need to use is 30 degrees, the difference between the two. Divide by, yes, you guessed it, 360 times what? The circumference of this longitude, which is the circumference of the Earth. So times 2. times pi, which is going to be 22/7, and times radius, which is the radius of the Earth, 6,370. If you work this out, you will get D equals to 3,335 kilometers. That's the answer for question 2. Now, what you need to note is, if they are in the same hemisphere, you subtract the angles to get your alpha. If they are in different hemispheres, you add the angles to get your alpha. So thank you for watching. See you again. Bye for now.